Hey, how's it going? So are you a Lifewave rep and you really want to know what works for the everyday person to create results? Maybe you've done what you've been told to do. You've kind of gone to some people you know, you've been messaging people, and it hasn't really got you the results you'd hope for. You now need to know, well, okay, how can I really build this thing? Like looking at the results you've got so far, like that's not going to get you far enough. So what does it take to really grow your Lifewave business to a level that can give you, a significant income, at least a full-time income where you can choose what you do in your day-to-day life? And if you want more specific tactics on this area, I put a link in the comment and in the description. Take a look at that if you feel like it. So let's take a look at this. Why should you listen to me first of all? Well, I came into network marketing without a silver spoon. No special circumstances, no connections in the industry. I got 328 no's in a row at first. So I wasn't very good at this. It wasn't a natural thing for me. But I went on with some tactical improvements to get over 750 personals, became the #1 international earner. So I understand what it's going to take for you to go from not getting what you want to getting what you want and what that bridge is in between. And so let's dive into some of that in this training right now. I've got some notes off camera. So what I invite you to do is the same as if you had any other business. People lose their mind when they get in network marketing. If you opened a shoe shop, what would you tell your friends? Hey Bob, let's pretend you got a friend called Bob. Hey Bob, I just opened up a shoe shop over on this, given the address, right? If you're ever in the market for shoes, we specialize in this particular type. Feel free to come along, I'll give you a discount or I'll give you a great deal. And that would be it. We wouldn't expect Bob to come and buy 20 pairs of shoes right now, or we call him a loser, or you're not supporting me in my shoe dream. We wouldn't do that, would we, right? We'd just be like, now Bob knows if he ever wants this type of shoe, he knows where to come and that it's me. So why don't we just do the same in our Lifewave business? Hey, I don't know if you've heard about this. I've just started this business, or I've just bought this product. This is the basics. If you're ever in the market for those kind of results or improvements, come give me a shout. I've got some information I can give you, costs nothing to take a look. Now that person isn't weirded out and they will come to you if they are curious and they do start seeing your results on your social media, for example. They're not going to think you're going to jump all over them, right? Second of all, build a results-based brand. I realized that my warm market, as we call them, the people I know, they weren't really going to take me serious in the business that I was in. I joined a silver network marketing company, a company that sold silver. Now, I'd never mentioned silver before. I'd never talked about it at all. So even though people respected me, they didn't respect me in the area of selling silver. They're like, why are you selling that, Rich? It doesn't make any sense, right? And so you may have that same feeling from the people that you know. And so you'll get it too from the people that you don't know. Well, why should I buy from you? What is it going to do with you, right? So what you want to do is build a brand where it's based on your personal results. Now, if you're not making any money, that's okay. You don't want to talk about the business just yet. Instead, you can talk about the product. Can you not consume your Lifewave product, as in, use the patch or, whatever product that you're particularly using? Yes. Could you not document that journey and those results? Absolutely. Some quick videos, some photos, some text documentation, right? You absolutely could. And so at that point, you could use that as your marketing, as alongside your brand. Can you see how this is like how real business is done? What it enables you to do is to speak from an authoritative position to whoever you're speaking to. Well, what do you know about that? Well, I've got the exact results that you're looking for. I've got the exact results that I'm talking about. Check out my social media, check out my website, whatever you're using, right? Check out my YouTube channel. You'll see me talk about, you'll see the journey that I've gone through and why I'm so passionate about this. I am sold on what I'm selling. That's powerful, right? You can do that as a beginner in a matter of weeks from now. So you can really, do make some improvements in that way. Also, what I advise you to do is focus very heavily, especially if you're watching this as a beginner who hasn't sort of broken through the ranks yet. You really want to focus on education in the areas of generating interest and converting interest. I've used this example before, like whatever you do for a living, if I came and started on that job tomorrow and you're more experienced than me, you would expect me to learn from you or learn from someone with experience. You wouldn't expect me to just go straight in and be like, I know enough, I'm going to do this job. You'd be like, well, Richard, there's some ways that I can show you to make your life easier. There's some things that you really can't do because that's a really annoying mistake that we'll all have to fix, etc., etc. It's the same in this industry. Lifewave is a fantastic company. The products are outstanding, but they don't have all the answers when it comes to training. No network marketing company does. And so what I advise you to do is to do what I did, which is if you're getting the same training, the same information over and over again, and you're like, I've tried this stuff and this ain't working, continue doing what you're doing now, which is look outside the company and find the people, find the tactics that fit you. You're an individual. You have a background, a personality. You have likes and dislikes, just the same as I do. And so even though I love the company that I was in as a beginner, the training they were giving me just felt a little outdated, or like it would only really work for like the most charismatic, confident people. It wouldn't work for me. And so I realized that the most important reasons for me being in that business was to change my life and my family's life. And so as long as I was playing by the rules, I wasn't promoting other companies, I wasn't doing anything like that, I thought, well, I need to go and find the answers that work for me. Because if I don't make this work, the company will continue, but my life will really be negatively impacted. And so I owe it to myself, and I owe it to my ambition, and I owe it to my family. I've got a wife and daughter to really do the best by them, the best by us. And that means finding the people that have the answers that I need and trying different approaches until I find what fits me. So that's what I recommend that you continue to do, is to focus specifically in those areas, getting education. They say, was it formal education makes you a living, self-education makes you a life, something like that. And if you want to dive into my specific educational resources, you can go to the link in that top comment. It's in the description as well. Those are the blueprints that you can follow, that I followed in my own company, that took me from literally nowhere to top international earner. Like, how does social media really work for people like us? Like, what can you do on a daily basis to get results? How do you generate leads from interested people? What should you say to those people so that they will sign up and they will become customers? And you can share and have them see what you see. How can you have those people take action so they then come in their team and they grow underneath you? I've got the answers to all those questions, and I give you actual templates to follow to make that a reality, all the way to a full-time level and beyond. And I've got that all inside of one classroom area. You can see that link in the top comment if you scroll open the comments up, and it's in the text area as well. I hope you find them really, really, really useful. I hope those are the answers you're looking for. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. I hope this was helpful to you. If you're a subscriber, I will catch you on the next one, and bye for now.